Keluar deh. Kacau ya orang nih. Sak nyerah gitu aja. Gayuh Nugroho. Isvina. Hmm.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia. 129 pounds, 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. And they'll be faced up first. Up against them, the boss from Indonesia.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Indonesia, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, the boss.
How will
The
these two
boss.
fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
You're out in the open. There's the breeze, but there's the sun. When you're moving and when you're under pressure, it's a lot to take in.
No doubt. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice job getting that punch through. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. He threw a punch and just got countered. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped for it.
Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? him shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And down goes the boss.
What a shot.
Wih,
He should get up from
bosnya
that.
down.
He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Banyak nyerang malah down.
That'll be a 10-8 round for... Here we go for round two. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way.
Get back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Oh, what a punch. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Trying to land that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard the starts to make mistakes. Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. Big and missing big with that hook. Just missed with that hook. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't.
Go, baby. Let's go, baby.
On to the fourth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You just have to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. The counter punching. Which fighter will say no mas? Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he gets to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Left hook just missed. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them comfortable.
Mantap, bos, mantap.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds. Hold right there. And this
mantap.
fight is over.
Over. Sudah selesai.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies. It's the Pac-Man making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport. And they'll be facing the boss from Indonesia.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lee.
This bout.
Well, I hope you brought your son. So here we go. Should be a good one. And that hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for.
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Stumbling around in potholes. And the boss has been dropped.
And what a shot was that? A flush shot? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Gitu jangan ya.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. They just need to make their way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here?
Oh, what a shot.
Sangat.
His legs are... Focus. Here we go. It's round 2. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. Will the referee stop it?
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him.
Gampang sekali nih.
Be back up again to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You'd like to see some... Did you see that? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And it appears... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. They get 1 minute between rounds. Switch on. Let's get it started in round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, there'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter shot. Whoa, and you saw the balance go.
Ah.
So time to go celebrate.
Untuk. Oh, senang semua tuh. Apa? Santai aja. Ketemu lagi ya. Kalau gitu ya. Oke. Oke.
For a while, they didn't seem to care if you customized your PS5, but the moment the third-party company started selling custom faceplates for the PS5, things changed fast. Sony hit them with legal threats, claiming the plates violated their design patents and trademarks. The company tried to pivot, rebrand, and relaunch, but was likely to alter design. Sony hit back with a lawsuit, ultimately forcing them to shut down. Not long after, Sony released its own official PS5 version. Personalizing the PS5 as well didn't take just as long as Sony was the one selling it to them, because for a while they didn't seem to care if you customized your PS5.
Let's go.
switching on. Now listen to me.
Getting back into the fight. What are you doing? You switched off completely.
Tuh, jauh gitu kena. Aneh. Aduh, kalah lagi. Jauh loh. Ya, ventilasi.
sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time to.
King up against them. This an open air. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. Nobody home with that hook. Missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the... On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. I want to think of holding. Did you see that? And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On that last round.
Enggak nih.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Stumbling around in potholes.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing. On to the fourth we go. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Just misses that uppercut. Nice counter punch. Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a on to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over them eyebrows, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
Boleh sih, tapi gak enak sih, jelek ya. Serangan terus. Saya tidak suka seperti itu. Usau. Serangan balik yang mantap. Udah lah ya.